evening, everyone. Welcome to CEFCU's Friday Night Rivals. We are in Williamsville tonight at Paul Jenkins Field, where the Bullets will host the Auburn Trojans in a Sangamo Conference matchup. Paul Wappel alongside Adam Anderson will be calling the action for you tonight, and we are just about ready for kickoff. Both teams are on the field. The Williamsville band is just now clearing the field, so we are just a few moments away from opening kickoff. Adam, the weather is ideal. It's Friday night, and the hype is just about ready to be put aside. We're just about ready for football.
Yeah, I'm ready to go. Get your popcorn, get your pizza, get your drinks, sit down in front of the TV. You're going to be in for a great game tonight.
We talked about it's a battle of the streak, trying to get the streak stopped. Auburn is. Williamsville wants their winning streak to continue against the Trojans.
Yep, September of 2010. And mind you, that was only a 2-point game. So that was the last time these Auburn Trojans beat the Williamsville Bullets. Both teams know it. Both communities know it. There's a lot of respect between these two teams. You're getting two of the best head coaches, Dave Bates at Auburn, Aaron Coons at Williamsville. You're not going to find a lot of coaches better in Illinois than these two.
Both teams ranked in their respective classes. Auburn ranked number 1. Both teams won their opening game last week easily with shutout victories. So this should be a great matchup, and we may see a lot of points. But one thing we're going to probably see, Adam, is a fast-paced game.
Yeah, both teams are both no-huddle, spread offense, a lot of speed on the field. I do think Auburn, size-wise, has a little bit of advantage. We've talked about their offensive and defensive line. I do think Williamsville has the advantage in the speed. They got a lot of speedsters. It's going to be a great ball game. You're going to see sound football, probably not a lot of mistakes, and it's going to be a tight one.
Adam Clark for the Bullets is just about ready to kick off. We are just about ready for high school football here in Williamsville, and we are underway. And it's a deep kick back to about the goal line, and got a hold. And a couple of Bullets found him there and stopped him. Caden Mensch on the run back for the Auburn Trojans.
Yeah, he had a big return last week against Pittsfield for a touchdown. Saw the video. Might be one of the better returns you'd see all year if you can find the highlights on that. And let's see what this Trojan offense can do.
1st and 10 from the 23-yard line for the Trojans. Ben Johnson, the 6'3", 185-pound senior, is the quarterback. Shotgun formation.
Empty backfield here for the Trojans.
Johnson looks, throws, complete at the 25. And up to about the 20 to the 30, barrels his way to about the 32-yard line is Colby Vossman.
Just made a few good moves there. The Bullets got to tackle better. You can't give a guy space. Just a quick, it's almost like a run. Just get it out to your athletes, let them try to create in space, and that's what Vossman did right there.
Trojans aren't going to mess around, taking a lot of time. And first down, that is a Brant first down. I want to thank Brant Professional Agriculture, one of our sponsors all season long, as you see the first down play there.
And that's a big key right there. For Auburn to be successful here tonight, they're going to have to run the football. They did have success last year running the football against this Bullet defense.
And you see our CEFCU starting lineup. CEFCU, not a bank, better. Johnson back to throw, complete, right side. Out to about the 37-yard line is Colby Vossman.
Really taking advantage of Vossman in the slot on that linebacker. He might have him beat with a little speed. Williamsville might have to change up their game plan a little bit if that's what Auburn's going to do.
Brings up 3rd and 6. Opening couple of minutes here in Williamsville, first quarter action. Johnson back to throw, looks left, incomplete, couldn't quite connect with Caden Mensch that time.
Just a simple out route, was just trying to run to the first down, and looks like the punt team's gonna come on the field. That's a big stop for the Bullets after a big first down play for the Trojans.
So back for the Bullets will be Datavian Woodson. Talk about him, Adam.
He returned a punt last week against Riverton. I had the pleasure of getting to see him a little bit in the summer. He transferred over from Sacred Heart Griffin. He has got a lot of speed. Auburn really needs to try to contain him tonight.
Johnson, the quarterback, also the punter, gets it away, a high kick. And no opportunity there for Woodson to return that one. So, with 10:27 to go, the Bullets will be in offense for the first time tonight on an absolutely gorgeous night for high school football.
Yeah, had wind earlier. The wind has died down. That plays into both teams' strengths, too. They want to air it out. But just a beautiful night. A lot of fans here. Two great football communities, and it's going to be a battle.
1st and 10 from the 26. Ferrier back. The throw tipped. Incomplete. Talk about Justice Ferrier.
It's
5'11" junior.
First year starting, they had the great Vince Vignali last year that really anchored them at quarterback. And Ferrier comes in. He had a big week one. Nobody really knew what to expect from him. I believe he is the big key here tonight. Everybody knows Jace Franklin is a focal point, but Ferrier's got to have a big game.
All right, fakes the handoff. Ferrier on the keeper, up the middle, got some room. Ooh, and he is hit hard as he's brought down. But a good pickup there for the Bullets. And that is a Brant first down. Brant Professional Agriculture.
Take a look at the replay. Just a simple quarterback power right there.
There's the handoff to Franklin on first down. Coming this way and down at about the 38-yard line.
That is a great tackle by number 2, Destin Chance. If he doesn't clip Franklin's foot there, he did have a lane to get to the outside. Got to have those all night or Franklin will make you pay for it.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 for Justice Ferrier and the Bullets. Back to throw, looking. Got a man complete at about the 40-yard line. And that's TJ Ader with the catch.
The Auburn corners playing pretty tight on these Williamsburg receivers just with these short passes. Ferrier better be careful or one might be going the other way.
3rd and 7. Back to throw. Goes deep. Got a man. Oh, just quite couldn't connect. Intended receiver was Joseph Miller, the 6'3", 190-pound junior.
Yeah, Joe Miller, also an SHG former Cyclone, came over, grew up in the Sherman area, had a chance there. Looks like he might have misplayed the ball a little bit, maybe got some sun in his eyes, but great job by Ferrier with pressure bearing down on him. I thought maybe he had a chance to take off and maybe run for the first down, but not going to fault him for taking a chance right there.
4th and 7. The Bullets appear from the 42. They look like they're going for it now. Ferrier is back a little bit deeper. Bobbles the snap, Ferrier does. Picks it up, looks to throw. Oh, got him complete a first down at the 40 to the 30, down to about the 28-yard line. So a broken play, I have to believe, and it is caught by TJ Ader, and that is good for a Brant first down.
Ends up played by Justice Ferrier and by TJ Ader to notice that, the punt didn't get off. So spectacular broken play right there for the first down. And Williamsville's going to get up on the ball. They're going to get going to keep this momentum.
There's the handoff to Franklin, who finds a little bit of room and is down to about the 20-yard line. Pickup of about 7 as we see a little bit of Franklin's speed on the play.
He's a special player, had 150 yards and a few touchdowns against Riverton last week. Can't give him a whole lot of room to get going, or he will definitely take it.
2nd and 3 on the keeper. Ferrier with the first down, and he is inside the red zone. We like to thank Shields, our red zone sponsor this year. From Friday Night Lights to crisp weekend afternoons, here's the football. And to the players who make it great, good luck this season from Shields.
Both teams, the punter is the quarterback, so when you have those kind of broken plays, bobbled snaps, you have probably one of your best athletes back there.
3rd and 3. And a whistle and a flag.
Had a corner blitz coming in. Evan Grimm was flying in from the outside, tried to time up the snap. Great job by the Bullets to kind of change up the snap count and get them to jump off sides.
First quarter action, in case you just joined us, we're in Williamsville at Paul Jenkins Field. Bullets and the Auburn Trojans doing battle tonight. Scoreless in the first. And you see Justice Ferrier. And he's ready. Has it. Throws left, complete. Left side, good gain. Goes down and down to the close to the goal, and it is a touchdown for the Bullets. Hunter Thompson, the receiver, and that is good for a touchdown. 6 points, Bullets.
Great job. Just a simple screenplay. Awesome job by the blocking of the Bullet receivers out there to give Thompson that room. That's where that play's made.
And we'd like to thank Young Security, our touchdown sponsor this season. For every touchdown, Young Security will donate $50 to a local charity. This week's charity is the Mary Bryant Home for the Blind. And Williamsville will try to make it 7-0. They attempt the extra point. There's a snap. The kick is up, and it is good. So it is Williamsville 7, Auburn nothing as the Bullets strike early in the first quarter.
Great job. That's what Williamsville wants to do. Come out, first drive, and score. Auburn's got to respond right here.
You're watching CEFCU Friday Night, presented by ABC News Channel 20. Paul Wappel along with Adam Anderson. We're in Williamsville where the Bullets are playing the Auburn Trojans. The Bullets strike in the first quarter, 7-0 on the touchdown pass from Ferrier.
You know the Trojans are going to make some adjustments and come out and hopefully have a bigger drive here.
Adam Clark with the kick for Williamsville. Oh, tipped and goes into the end zone.
That's a big-time kick. You don't see a lot of small school kickers be able to put it in the end zone, so great kick.
Ryan McLaughlin was the intended kick returner for Auburn, so the Trojans will come back again on offense. 7:53 to go, first quarter.
You know, we talked about it a little bit in the pregame. Auburn got off to a slow start last week, still was able to capitalize, but they need a big drive here.
Johnson on the keeper, up to about the 20, so no gain there. Bullets had that one read.
Yep, so a simple read play to try to disguise the quarterback run. Didn't look like it fooled the Bullet linebackers there at all.
2nd and 10 from the 20. Johnson back to throw, complete. Ooh, and hit hard. On the play is Colby Bossman.
Great tackle by 52 DJ Moomaw. But again, Coach Bates will take 3-4 yards at a time as long as it's giving him first downs. Almost a similar strategy to what these Trojans did last year with Drew Chance and Drew Points, just little short passes, let athletes be in space and do what they can do.
Got a couple of yards on the play, brings up 3rd and 8. Johnson back, and it is incomplete. Bullets had him covered pretty well on the play there. Josh Johnson, the intended receiver for Auburn.
Great job by Datavian Woodson, not interfering, holding jersey. He played the ball smart and just played behind. You couldn't play it any better. I thought he maybe had a chance to jump in front of it, but good job just to bat the ball down and get these Trojans 4th down.
So nothing doing for Auburn on this drive. Brings up 4th and 8 on the 22. Johnson back, the punt. Gets it away. And Woodson does pick it up. Well, yes, he does pick it up, and he is down, thrown back to about the 32-yard line. So nothing doing there.
I'm sure Datavian Woodson's going to get a little speech from Coach Coons as he comes off the sideline. If that ball bounces, you just need to leave it there.
So Friday night.
All right, we're going to toss it down to Brendan Colton. Brendan, what's going on?
Paul, Adam, I'm here with CEFCU's Greg Davis, the branch manager at the Dirksen location. But before we get into that, you're a football guy. What do you think about the trickeration?
Oh, perfect for early in the game. I mean, totally caught off guard on that one. That was a good play. Good play.
Now, CEFCU, though, you guys are opening up a new branch that you're going to run as well?
Yes. We're opening on South 6th Street in Springfield. First part of the year. We're looking forward to it, adding to our current 2 offices.
And, CEFCU, you say you guys like to get involved in the community. What are some ways you guys go about doing that?
Well, we're all about people helping people. That's the credit union way. We're all about the communities coming together for events like this. It's a great thing to do.
All right, appreciate it, Greg. Yeah. Thanks for the time. We'll send it back to you, Paul and Adam.
All right, Ferrier on the completion there. And now it's a run for Jenkins.
That's good.
Check that, Franklin, Jace Franklin, and that was a Brant first down.
I hope so.
The game is moving quickly. This Bullet offense isn't letting Auburn relax, and
Now we have officials timeout.
looks like Auburn's going to take a timeout right now and talk about it. Coach Carlicker, who leads the defense, one of the better defensive coaches in the area, really needs to settle down his Trojans, think back to what you talked about all week, and really get a solid game plan going forward.
Yeah, Dave Bates told some of the ABC News Channel reporters and some of the team and staff that, hey, we want to do our best to keep Williamsville off the field. So we're going to take a short break. When we come back, Williamsville has the lead over Auburn, 7-0. You're watching CEFCU Friday Night Rivals, presented by ABC News Channel 20. Stay with us. ABC News Channel 20. Paul Wapple and Adam Anderson calling the action here live from Williamsville. 7-0 Bullets. They have the ball on the 49. Ferrier back to throw, complete. And Mitchell has it down, and he's still on his feet, down to about the 28-yard line. So pickup of about 20 on the play.
Great job by Joe Mitchell. Just second, third effort. Just keep fighting. Keep getting what you can get.
So that is a Brant first down.
Just a simple screenplay, Paul.
For Williamsville. Ferrier with the handoff and a flag and a whistle before the play. With 5:40 to go in the first quarter.
Oh, false start on the offense.
Got a false start there on the offense. Tried to get going a little too quickly. This Bullet offense likes to snap the ball 10, 12 seconds after it's spotted. They really want to get going.
That'll make it. And Friday Night Rivals is available streaming live online, brought to you by Cass Cable. Log on to CWTV 23. And remember to watch ABC News Channel 20 at 10:15 for Friday Night Rivals. As you see, no gain on the play for Jace Franklin.
Great job by big Jake Roth. 6'4", 265. He is a force there on the inside. The Bullet interior line really needs to take care of it. It could be a long night.
So 2nd and 16. Ball on the 34-yard line. And a flag. I think I saw some movement again.
Bullet offense is, again, getting a little too excited to get out there and get going. So we're going to move it back another 5.
A false start offense.
And the Auburn crowd likes that. So make it after the false start. Ball is on the 39. 2nd and 17. Ferrier with the pitch to Franklin. Franklin looking for something. Comes back right. Still looking for some room. Breaks a tackle, but is thrown out of bounds at about the 39-yard line.
That's getting the Trojan sideline excited. Jace Franklin trying to cut back. Sometimes you try to do a little too much, and that always can backfire.
Caught up to him that time. The Trojans covered it well.
They stayed at home, stayed in their lanes, and really shut him down, and that's what you got to do all night.
3rd and 21. Ferrier back to throw. Looking. Still looking, under pressure. Now gets it away, and that might get, and a nice defensive play there by Colby Bossman, who came in at the last second there and broke it up, Adam.
Yeah, good job by Ferrier keeping that one live. Put the ball right on target to Ader, but Bossman comes in, breaks it up.
Brings up 4th down. On the 39 of Auburn. And the Bullets, looks like they will go for it. Maybe not.
You never know after the last time.
And there's the punt from Ferrier. And on the run and getting it is, for the Trojans, is number 6, Caden Minch. So the Trojans will start and try to tie this game up.
And they need to at least put together a sustained drive. You know, they've had one first down. They need to really get on in the Williamsville side of the field or get some points on the board.
4 minutes to go, first quarter. Ben Johnson. And handoff. And a good gain out to about the 30-yard line is Evan Grimm, the 5'8", 160-pound senior.
Yeah, he is I think the little bit quicker between him and McLaughlin. Grimm's got a little bit more speed. Dave Bates has no problem giving it to both guys.
So mixing it up a little bit.
I thought the run game would be a big key for this Trojan offense. I think they have to stick with it and see what can happen.
McLaughlin in the backfield. He gets the carry up the middle, and maybe a gain of a couple on the play, if that.
McLaughlin, keyed the big run that Auburn went on last year. Was kind of an unknown commodity. Ran for over 1,000 yards. Had a big game in week 1 last year when we did the Friday Night Rivals game, and I expect him to have another big season this year as well.
Johnson alone in the backfield on 3rd and short.
Seeing a lot of 5 wide out of the Trojans here. Maybe Dave Bates saw something during the week where he liked this formation.
And a flag on the play. See what it's all about. And it is against the Trojans. So you go from 3rd and 2 to 3rd and 7. Brendan, let's go down to you.
Adam, Paul, if you notice how they scored there, it was on a screenplay. If you've seen, Williamsville hasn't really had much success up the middle. You can see anyone can. The size up front for Auburn. So talking to Coach Coons for Williamsville before the game, he said one way to beat that is to go around them. They've run 2 screenplays. One got called back. The other is the only reason this game isn't tied at 0. Back to you.
Johnson goes deep, and it is complete. And a first down and then some. Destin Chance, the 6'1", 160-pound sophomore, with a big catch there.
That changes momentum. Johnson makes a play happen, really just kind of chucks it up and hoping something good.
That's good for a Brant first down, 1st and 10 from the 40. Auburn on the move, right side. And thrown
That's a
for a
big-time
loss.
hit right there.
Wow, thrown for a loss of about 3 on the play. Ryan McLaughlin, the carrier.
Cade Beckett, number 21, comes up and makes that hit. He is the guy who just got the ball thrown over his head, so I think he was a little upset right there, but that's a big-time hit on McLaughlin.
Brings up 2nd down. Johnson back at midfield, throws. Incomplete. Destin Chance, the intended receiver.
I thought he kind of forced that one to the sideline. I thought he had some underneath routes that were open. Great play by the Bolts secondary to break on that ball. Almost came up with a turnover right there.
7-0 Williamsville. Auburn on the move. 3rd down. Johnson back to throw. Time gets away, and he is brought down at about the 42-yard line by Zach Kern, number 63, the 6'3", 195-pound junior.
Kern started as a sophomore, played. Great job by the Bullets secondary. That was almost a coverage sack right there because Johnson just couldn't find anybody open. And, Dave Bates doesn't want to get in those 3rd and long situations. No coach does.
So our regularly scheduled Friday night CW shows will air immediately following the game. Watch Masters of Illusion, followed by Penn and Teller. Fool Us, that's tonight after the game right here on CW23. And there it is into the end zone, a touchback. So 1st and 10 on the 20.
Johnson kicked that one to Elkhart almost. That was a big kick.
Elkhart, for those of you who may not know, about 5 miles, 6
yeah,
miles up the road?
Yeah, about 5-6 miles up the road.
Mile marker 115 off of exit 115 off of I-55. We're in Williamsville tonight, in case you just joined. The home team leading Auburn. Both teams ranked in their respective classes. Both teams 1-0, looking for win number 2. So 1st and 10 from the 20 with 1:29 to go. Justice Ferrier back at quarterback. He's going to throw. He's got a man. Oh, overthrew him. He had him. He had Jace Franklin. Overthrew him just a little bit.
Yeah, put a little too much on that. Good strong arm by Farrier right there. One of those touch passes. It's either the sideline or your guy, and just off the tips of Franklin's hands.
Second and 10. Farrier back to throw. Complete. To the left side. Not much there, though.
No, got a few. 3-4 yards. It's going to bring up a 3rd and long.
Kenton Basket with the catch.
Take a look at the Williamsville getting all their signals from offensive coordinator Adam Ibbotson.
3rd and 5. Farrier's going to keep it himself. Up the middle. Got a good run here going, and he still breaks the tackle, and that is good for the first down. Another Brant first down for the Williamsville Bullets.
Great job. Great play call there. Auburn kind of spread out, which is what Williamsville wanted them to do. Left the middle a little open. Simple QB draw right there, and he took advantage of it.
First down on the 37. Farrier with the handoff to Franklin. Maybe a pickup of 1 on the play.
This Trojan defense is really trying to lock down anytime Jace Franklin gets the ball. Really anytime he goes anywhere. They're calling out where he is, making sure you don't lose track of him.
Second down and 8. Farrier will keep it again. Picks up, and he is
pretty close to a first down.
45, 46. Might be what looks a little short. We've got a pretty good vantage point here.
Yeah.
Might be a little short, and that will do it for the first quarter. So after 1 period of play here in Williamsville, the Bullets lead the Auburn Trojans 7-0. You're watching CEFCU Friday Night Rivals presented by ABC News Channel 20. Back with second quarter action in just a minute. Don't go away.